this style. Now let's see. PSG RRQ gonna lock in the Akai.
I mean, maybe.
Why not?
Minotaur works well as well.
Minotaur obviously works well. I think even. I mean, they can still flex the chill, but I feel like Akai, they still need like one dedicated tank for sure.
Alright. Let's see. ONIC. What do you ban out here? I think you ban out the mages, one and the tanks. I think the mages is more a solid shout.
Yeah, that's true, but I feel like hitting them, I mean, they might want to hit fighters instead,
They can
just to kind of like narrow down what show is going to be.
They can do what they did in game 1 and ban out the Damas.
Yeah, and then bring up the alpha if they wanted to.
Let's see. ONIC thinking about this long and hard. Could be focusing on Tuturu as well.
Ooh, that's true.
Nope, they're gonna take away the Kagura.
Your
Lemon
team is banned.
not gonna be able to get his hands on that.
Ooh, Hayabusa still
Straightforward.
Your team
Straightforward.
is
just
picking.
not going to let him through any time, especially for the second ban phase. But now, with first pick, it's going to be the Gushin.
Okay.
Alright,
Your
solid
team is
pick.
It's gonna be a very interesting one, ONIC. Let's see what he goes for. A lot of ways to actually look onto this. They can flex it a lot of times.
I mean, they have
Claude is open as well. Maybe
Yeah.
you want to go for that.
They could go for a traditional Claude Learmord and sacrifice Learmord to deal with the Thamos. Because, I mean, in the end, we all know that once you have the Death Knight on your side, you can just clean up fights, you can engage them, you have more utility.
So instead of the Claude, they're going with the Lancelot and they're going to pick away the Thamos, just assuming of the counter.
Okay.
Smart
Team
moves.
is
Two
picking.
really strong fighters coming back from ONIC.
Absolutely. Now, PSG RQ, what are they going to do about this? Do they have a fighter pick of choice? I mean,
They can still pick a marksman for Tuturu, you know, it's still a viable pick.
yeah. And then have just throw dual inlay. It's still tough.
I like the marksman a little bit more, but it's up to them. I want to see how it goes. Yep, they
It's
do
gonna
lock
be
in
the
the marksman. Tuturu finally getting his hands on his first marksman in this series. It's going to be very interesting to see how this is going to play out.
I'm surprised he didn't bother taking the Claude instead, but decides to go for the carry. I think it's up to preference at this point of time, but I do feel maybe the utility from Claude
Yeah,
and
they have
ability.
no combo that can set up the Claude playing
True,
duet anyways.
true.
And carry, his passive is just really, really strong. And with something like a Dam was there,
Yeah.
having true damage, you know, a strong asset to have. Okay, both drafts has been locked in. Gideon, what do you think?
Honestly, I think it's a very good 50-50. However, I do like Onyx a little bit more, considering their game 1, and especially how Lancelot had that sort of pressure. I wonder if PSG is going to respect that or not. Let's find out.
We are back into the game. Let's see how it goes, because now we are into game 3, effectively a best of 3 finals. Let's see how this goes. PSG RQ should be hot on momentum after winning the second game.
Oh yeah.
But with that extended break, let's see where they just resets the whole series altogether.
Yeah, hopefully Onyx is in the right headspace to be able to take PSG RQ on. I don't think they're going to take a really difficult fight here. Looks like they've got normal lane distributions here. However, are they going to just forgo the top side?
No, they're not. They're just basically taking up the minions, taking up all the jungle buff, only meeting it up.
Interesting.
This is like playing catch with your dog, right?
Yeah.
It's like, go fetch.
Oh no.
Wait,
but
wait,
yeah,
wait.
he just has to keep zoning him from the EXP.
Go fetch.
This is not fun. This is
Okay,
not
alright,
fun
alright.
whatsoever.
But the thing is that, alright, first fight is gonna happen here. It's gonna be in this crap.
They gotta play this a little slow here because they are at a slight level deficit.
Yeah, but no one's level 4 yet, so no ultimates available. It's gonna be really, really, really hard. But so far, both teams are just playing it really, really slow. Oh, a great passive fight. They want to go on Hokage. Hokage coming in, but Lemon's the one that's in trouble. Lemon goes down. That's first, but Liam is a little bit low. Everyone is so low.
Oh.
There goes the flicker. There goes the kill. Kazekage showing up.
Ooh, a little too quick on the fingers there by Lemon, trying to make the play. Already used his
Respectable.
respectable, taking away the crap, making sure, hey, even though we lost that, I'm still taking it away from
You know what? Mr. Steal your buff.
Mr. Steal your buff. Still coming in hot, even when it's against their own meta.
Yep. Alright, ONIC back into level pegging. Hokage, now players are starting to hit those level 4s.
Yeah.
We're gonna see bigger fights, and yep, that's the one we're talking about, the turtle in itself.
But however, ONIC does have a little bit of
catch through date, 100%.
He's dead. He's dead for sure. Lancelot comes in.
Hokage wanted to just take it to maybe get some extra gold, but now I Am Jungle has the chance. A great launch into the wild charge. A lot of plays.
Oh!
Great! Hokage tag teaming up with his buddy, but oh my god. Tsuchikage not so lucky.
Not so lucky at all. Man, had they got one more kill, it would have evened out the kill score. But they're going to have Turtle into their hands with a lot of pressure thanks to those kills. That's going to put him back on the map.
Alright, coming in PSG RRQ, and they go for it. Raikage charging up the power of nature, trying to go for it, not in time. Immediately flickers out. Dark Knight Falls comes in.
Did Raikage take Retribution as well? Let's double check the battle spells.
Raikage just flickered out.
Yep.
Maybe sometimes Power of Nature does do a fair chunk of damage, right? So, you know what? No harm done. He tried, he didn't get it. It's A-okay.
Now, Raikage charging it once more, trying to just clear the waves, putting some damage in. Every little bit counts. It does add up eventually to the point where he needs to eventually back off, but he's going to have to put a lot more pressure here. Where are they playing for the map?
I think they're just waiting, just trying to get some more farm because they need a little bit items before they come online. And the launch attack comes through. They want to dive maybe.
Potentially, but you can already see the rotations from mid side. RQ going to the top, while ONIC on the bottom side.
Liam flickers too, man. Just another day at the office. He gets a kill, but he gets killed in the process as well.
Good trade. Overall, really, really good trade here. Hellcat defends himself against it. Dark Knight, right?
Dark Knight Falls. He just wants to reach there in time, but Raikage, as he got caught out, there goes the ultimate from I Am Jago, and there goes the kill. Slowly, 4-4 the kill score. Hey ho. We got a series on our hands.
Did you catch my Batman reference?
No, actually.
Really? Oh man, I'm actually sad about that. Hopefully you'll catch it again.
I hope you do realize I'm not a comic book guy. I'm not an anime
This
guy.
was a movie! Come on,
but James gets tagged up. Where's the poker trick?
Oh,
He's
no!
trying to throw for it. James, gets survived, and he manages to walk away. Raikage, can he do anything? Oh, he's the one in trouble now. No turret to hide on. Liam, great ultimate there, but he doesn't get the tag. But wait a second, I Am Jago, he's going to the end zone for this. He wants more whole ONIC. Raikage, no escape whatsoever. But I Am Jago will go down for his troubles.
Really nice trade there. He held on so long and still was able to trade a kill. And I Am Jago goes down for Raikage's death. Turtle is back up here, but not enough members to really claim it for themselves.
Okay, go back to Chicago in the mid lane. This game really even Stevens of PSG RQ now. They are the ones with the slightest amount of leads. Let's see whether they can extend it once again.
Yeah, I mean, so far both teams are playing it real slowly, giving a lot of respect to each other. But when the play is called, both teams actually respond very similarly to it. However, some are benefiting and some are just etching it out in this Cold War.
Okay, looks like Turtle does get started, but Kazekage just doesn't have the confidence, doesn't have the tempo to go for it just yet.
I mean, there's just no way. They have first rotation, however. Hellcat is all the way on the top side of the map. They could force something here.
This would be a 5v4, and they know they don't have that turret on the up top anymore. But looks like they're opting to go for a defensive play. Dark Knight Fall comes in. They're going for Kazekage. He doesn't pop the ultimate just yet, but the rest of ONIC coming through, and they just kill off the doubles before he even have a chance. Now Hokage, can he go for the big play? One more damage. There goes the spin. There goes the kill. But they need to back up. A great Hurricane Dance locks out Raikage. He should be going down, but no, he's staying alive. He's gonna charge the power of nature. He will not be immune. There goes the runaway. Smoothly walks away there.
Wow. Both teams are playing just absolutely great here. Every play, it looks like, they've got a huge advantage. And immediately,
it's not done. He wants to kill Toduro. Can he find it? But
yes,
he's
he does.
the one that goes down instead.
Punishing every move they make, everywhere they can. PSG RRQ etching it out in terms of kills.
Well, wait a second, Chicago, that's not what you want to do. I'm not really sure why he went for it. I guess he knew the cavalry was arriving, but he's a little bit too early. Lemon, one more auto attack. There you go.
I mean, so far across all these cross-map plays are happening. They are focusing a lot more on these smaller skirmishes more than these bigger fights.
Wild charge comes through from Raikage, but he's the one that gets knocked out. Does he have enough damage? I Am Jago. One more spell slinger? Nope. Not gonna go for it.
Not actually gonna go for it. Oh, Hokage though.
James tried, but he didn't really get that tempo onto it. But you can't deny, RRQ is in prime position to slowly close out this game. They have extended the lead to 3,000 already.
Yeah, and we saw this in game 2 as well. They'll slowly edge it out. It's not like it's a complete landslide win. They'll slowly get these leads until they just pop off.
Hokage, no steal this time, but now can he get away? He does have the puncture. He's trying to run away. They're locking up Kazekage. There goes the retribution. Here flickers out, but no, Tuturu gets caught out. Tuturu gets caught, and now he goes down. RRQ, do they run away? No, they go for the fight instead. I am Jago. He's the one that gets locked up, and RRQ, they're finding himself in a little bit of a pickle.
Yeah, they are losing this trade-off here. James is going to be in trouble.
He does have the Hurricane dance, but Shikage is still following his movement. A great knockout from Liam. They're trying to go for the chase. There goes the Divine Judgment. Liam, come back here. You need to go down. The wild charge to finish it off.
Oh my goodness. After all of that, that was actually pretty nutty. Kaya already used the Divine Judgment, but the fight was so long that she got her ultimate back up to collapse once more.
Yep. Now let's look at the quick rain check of what's happening. After that turret goes down, game is basically even Stevens again.
Yeah, I mean, initially we saw RRQ with a bit of a lead there, and we thought it was going to be similar to game 2 where they just slowly, this sick war of attrition where they get a little bit of lead and then it slowly adds up until it reaches, a breaking point and they just take the game off of ONIC. However, it might not go the exact same way as we thought. Let's double check. Wait, yes, if I'm correct, I'm pretty certain. Oh,
Zuru does get that little gold buff. Make sure that there's no steals that's gonna happen.
I mean, so much priority coming.
Dark Knight Force, Hurricane Dance does get popped up. The first one. Oh no, Hokage! He used his Phantom Action straight into the Hurricane Dance, and he goes down as well. And now, RRQ. They see something that they want. They might want to go for it. I am Jago. Just gonna back up. They clear the minions and walk away.
Good defense. They lose 2 members, however, but still a good defense. They're gonna hold that tower for a little bit longer to hopefully, get some pressure elsewhere on the map. But that's not gonna stop RRQ from walking in and claiming what they want.
They still have minions and they still have carry. Tuturu, the king of marksman himself, gonna take down that turret.
Yeah. So far, this is a very close game.
Are they gonna go for the
No way.
That will be the call of the century.
Oh boy, that'll be a little too ambitious.
But look
I have
at
to
that.
say so myself.
One play from RRQ. Look at the goal at Gideon.
Yeah,
4,000.
Yeah, honestly, it can go either way. If ONIC is able to get a really good team fight, it could easily swing over to their favor. So it's not big enough of a deficit yet to really affect the game, but it does help RRQ to get their first item spikes.
Okay, all right. If we look at the items really quickly, since we have no fights happening, Athena's shoes can complete it.
Yeah.
Lancelot as well has a couple of items. He's going for the Blade of the Heptaseas next. As you can see, Lightning Charge and Clock of Destiny on Mitsukage. A lot of these big ticket items getting hit out, but the main one you need to keep your eyes on is that carry. Endless Battle, as well as Demon Hunter's going for the Thunderbelts next.
Plenty of damage already on time, but once he gets to that Thunderbelt, he's going to be chunking people out. So just needs to buy a little bit more time. Oh no.
Liam gets caught out. This could be the first casualty to fight. The Shumpo, is it enough? The shield, yes it is. It keeps him alive. Liam walks away for now.
Yeah. Ooh, this has just been a tough game overall for ONIC. They seem to be losing out a little bit more on these trades. Sometimes on the back foot, but luckily able to punish a lot of RRQ's mistakes.
Tuturu is just going to be happy about this. He's just being able to farm, and when he gets those items, he's just going to pop off.
Oh yeah, there he goes. He's got the Thunderbelt already. Gotta give him some respect now.
I think he needs to go for the Tina shoes next.
Yeah.
He needs to survive
Mizukage.
Yeah, Mizukage, and that should be okay.
I mean, we say that, but then he could get caught out though, and I don't think it matters then, especially with the damage that Hokage is able to provide.
Yeah, that's true. At least the Thunderbelt does give you a little bit of armor, but James, let's see an opening. He wants to go to Shikage.
Oh, he's gone.
Does have the ultimate, and they do take one. Let's go the other one. Raikage will go down as well. And now you know what this means, right?
This is Lord. We all know.
Lordy, lordy, Lord. There goes the Lord. Now, 3 members of ONIC, I don't think they're going to contest this.
No, there's no way. Unless they pull off a miracle steal heal.
Maybe, just maybe. Here comes ONIC members. Maybe they want to go for it. No chance whatsoever. Great play. Retribution secures it. RRQ now has a firm grip of the game.
Yeah, and they can easily send whoever is low, whoever needs to heal up, you need to do it now. Then keep pressure on the map and make sure you don't get caught out now, because this is going to be the big play from PSG RRQ.
Look at that bomb, Gideon.
Oh boy. Oh
This, you know,
boy.
this is like when you see a hot girl,
Uh-huh.
you just put the your heartbeat just goes up.
Skips a beat.
Skips the beat. Oh, that's a better one.
Why
That's
do
a
you
better
say
one.
put up?
I mean, it beats faster. Right?
I mean, that's one way of saying it. But here's the big Lord play. They need to make this work. PSG RRQ, they've got an advantage on their hands.
He's going down. He's going down. But what can PSG RRQ go for? Oh, the Hokage.
Yes.
Yep, dead. 1-for-1 exchange. Liam, can he get the ultimate? Oh, no, it's the answer. PSG RRQ, they say, screw this fight. We want objectives.
They're still going to profit off of it. Sadly, they could have pushed for a little bit more had the through not gone down there. That's super unfortunate that he got caught out, but well done. Tsuchikage locking him up with that Divine Judgment.
Right, let's see how the rest is going to go. At least they do get a couple of shots by Lord onto the inhibitor turret. So
Yeah.
it's still worth in that sense. But obviously, PSG RRQ, they wanted that inhibitor instead.
Now, PSG RRQ, their last advantage here is picking up their final item, and that's going to give them enough of a spike because they're going to reach it first before ONIC Esports, and that's when they want to fight. The moment they all get it, they can just completely wipe over ONIC, so that's going to be a very small window to collapse on.
Okay, let's see Kage just trying to get whatever they can. You can see PSG RRQ just suffocating the team. ONIC has nowhere to farm. 7,000 goalie just from this little macro play that PSG RRQ is pulling off.
And you can tell by Onyx's movement, you can see that they're moving in squads. They're not moving as one. They're not moving in too many people. Oh, Tuturu is just cutting down Grok. He's just butter.
Wait a second. That's weird. You know what? Tuturu was like, you caught me? I'm just gonna buy immortality. Oh, but Lemon parts the Dark Knight's fall. He wants Tsukage. Almost
Doesn't get the
reaching
catch.
it. Close.
I mean, one ultimate down. Let's just see. I mean, ONIC can turtle this up. They don't mind. They can wait the 90 seconds. It's not too big of a deal for them. And by then, they should be able to get their own item spikes to match PSG RRQ's. Because right now, RRQ is just trying to figure out any window to force a fight.
What items are you looking for, Gideon? You know, if you are ONIC, when do you say you can fight? Oh, Hokage gets caught out here, and the stun lock. There goes the Petrify as well. I am Jago. Tags the sword spike. But looks like they're not going for it. James going for the big flank. A beautiful two-man by Liam. They're just trapping it up. But the damage dealers are so far away. Now James is the one that gets caught. 1,000 pounds away. But
Oh, great map
Tuturu
play.
says, thank you so much. I'll get that free inhibitor.
Such good map play coming in from
And-
PSG RRQ.
oh.
They're going to take one more off of this.
Yep, Dark Knight Force. This is the PSG RQ that everyone's waiting for. Wait a second, are they going to go for the GG push? They get one. Do they want to go for a little bit more? There goes the kick. There goes the kill. One more down. The only one is this
That's
guy.
it.
And
That's
it. Just like that, PSG RQ is going to stop them down and bring home game 2.
And that was the fight that they needed. They got the catch. They got the pick. PSG RRQ
Insane.
edged it out.
Insane. One play just to start everything off.
Oh my god. This is like very reminiscent of game 2 where it's just both sides just hitting each other back and forth, and eventually, yeah, the bruises start to bleed and the cuts get a little too deep, and eventually somebody has to fall in the end.
But this time, it felt like ONIC didn't really get that grasp of the game. But let's go to the post game really quickly to just have a quick recap of what happened. 21-10, the kill score. So let's see, Tuturu, what a player, 32% damage dealt. This is why, you know, you asked beginning of the game, why do you pick carry over Claude? This is why the single target damage just burns down the tank so quickly.
Yeah.
However, MVP has to be James. Those Hurricane Dance set up so many kills for his team.
Yeah, I have to agree. I mean, honestly, PSG RQ did a really great job. However, ONIC, as you were mentioning, I know where you're trying to get at, where they didn't really have full control over the game, but they did make the best out of a lot of situations.
Exactly.
You go for the dive, they trade 1-for-1 at the very least. It's not like you're just giving over these kills.
That is true. That's true. Now, this is going to be interesting because PSG RQ 1 game away from completing the gauntlet.
No way.
They
That's
started out a
true.
little bit shaky. You know what? No one can deny that's facts, right?
Yeah, that's
Started off
facts.
a little bit shaky. They lost to Capcorn. No one expected it. But now, it doesn't matter. If you win a tournament, no one remembers who you lose to. They only remember the winner.
They want to stand up tall to knock ONIC
Mhm.
down. Woo! This is going to be one exciting game here. ONIC, they look a little rattled, man.
But you know what? Being pro players, this is what you need to deal with. You want to win tournaments, it's never going to be as smooth as it is. But these are the first 2 games they've lost throughout the tournament. Fun fact for you, throughout the whole Straits Championship, they have only lost 3 games. 2 games today, and 1 game during group stages against Capcorn.
Man, goodness gracious me. I mean, so far, I think we can all admit that Capcorn has done a couple of upsets all
Yeah,
around in
definitely.
general. They definitely made a name for themselves, taking one or two bad fights, but mostly sticking to their guns.
Right, let's look at the full bracket just to remind all our new viewers, because it's a new stream. There's definitely a lot of new people as well. You know what, Gideon? Why don't you take this away?
Yeah, and so far today's games have just been insane. We've been played by the 2 old play, as you can see, until we reach the semifinals when PSG RRQ, after knocking out EVOS, had to deal with Resurgence. And Resurgence, they brought them, one of the only teams that broke it and brought them to 1-1. That was difficult, but it gets better. It gets better. They push forward, and they have to deal with one more Singaporean team knocked down by ONIC, and the 2-0 persisted from then on till where we are right now in the grand finals.
PSGRQ did the Singaporean surf. Went 1, then go down, and went back up top. And now they are back in Indonesia, and they're hungry for that victory. ONIC looked strong in the first game, but PSGRQ said, no, we are the king of kings. Viva RRQ, and they stood tall. Now they're 1 game away from being victors of the Straits Championships.
However, I do think ONIC still have a good chance.
Definitely.
I need to see their form in Game 1, where they had better control over the game, better objective control as well, because I think that's going to be a point of contention. As you can see, every single time that they made a play, they kind of called it off to give respect to RRQ, and immediately that's when RRQ said, we got to hit him right now.
Yep, that's true, and it shows that break didn't really deteriorate them, right? Momentum still with PSGRQ. ONIC, what are you going to pull out here? Do you think this is that time? Whatever it is, just pull out the trump card, take it out, and see how it works out, or do you just, you know, play consistent? It wasn't that, it was just a couple of mistakes. Our ground were solid. What do you think?
Well, I think they're ready to do what they need to do. Let's give what the people want to see. This is going to be Game 4. Let's go straight into the draft.
See, this time around, PSGRQ is the one on the blue side. ONIC will be on the red side. It's the Kimi band straight away. I think, you know, we're starting to realize this patch, what's the strong things, right?
Oh,
Which
yeah.
is Kimi, Selena, Lunox as well, and also the Harif. So I'll be surprised if they run away from this form.
I think,
Your team
honestly,
is
they played so many games to the point where it's like, you just got to get rid of these S-tier picks, and then you just have to etch it out with each other. Initially, I thought ONIC was a little difficult to deal with their draft, especially considering they have so many of these pocket picks, but PSG RRQ just proved time and time again, you just have to play the game better. Doesn't matter what you have, we can still beat you.
And also with Tuturu coming online, that last game, it was a thing of beauty to watch. But PSGRQ, Hellcrit is the ban.
Your
Okay,
team
All right,
is
and
banned.
there's on
So-
you, ONIC. What do you want to leave open?
I think they're just going to leave everything open here. They might as well. Kimmy's already gone, so again, leave it open so you take either Selena or Lunox, and we'll get the other one.
And also Grok's still open as well, so PSGRQ. You know, they will take 1, but ONIC will take 2.
I think, honestly, for ONIC, they can just ban whatever they want here. They can even considerably ban out the Akai.
Ah, they did that in game 2, if I'm not mistaken, as well.
And if they don't take either one of the 3 S-tier picks, which is going to be Grok, the Selena,
Sure,
yeah,
that's
here we
exactly
go.
what they did.
Is picking.
Okay, if you're PSGRQ, what do you do?
Lunox. Lunox. She scales really well. She has a high skill cap, so you can play around it a lot more.
This is smart. This is actually really smart.
Do they want to dare them into the Selena Lunox?
They
Your
say, hey,
team is picking.
we dare you.
Oh, they're taking it. They're biting down on it hard.
Hook, line, and
Your
sinker.
team is
ONIC
picking.
took the bait, but PSGRQ,
Yeah, they're ready for this.
what are you going to go with?
They're extremely ready for this. Ooh. Ooh. I mean, they pick up Kaya here? Kaya, or even Akai is not going to be too bad.
Do take the Arkai.
Harley? Oh.
Your team is picking.
That's the double dare. That's the double dare. This This is Lemon's Grok. Now, actually, he played this before. This is a fighter Grok.
Full damage.
Talk about this is gonna be fun.
Oh, this is great.
Okay, you know what? I'm all awake now.
A good shot of adrenaline
You know
right
what would
there.
be funny? If ONIC picks Harley. Okay.
No. Oh, that would be hella funny though.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Minotaur ban.
Yeah, Minotaur ban.
Oh,
Easy ban out here. They have no option. ONIC has no options of
Oh.
tanks right
They
now.
want to take high. They take away the high end state. They still think that split push is really strong.
Oh yeah.
Maybe that's just what one of ONIC's staple.
Harley.
team
Okay,
is
okay. Cut
picking.
them down on where it hurts with mages. Make sure he's not able to pop off as hard this time round.
I mean, ONIC can play Tigro, ONIC can play Minotaur.
Mhm.
It's not to say that they have not enough tanks on the table. It's just that the
Yeah.
S tiers are not there anymore.
Yeah, and it helps that their pocket pits actually benefit in this particular situation, because then at least they're not, playing things that they're uncomfortable with.
Yeah, that is true. What do we want to go for? I think I need one of the tanks. I feel like maybe the Minotaur will
Yeah.
go through, and then the last pick Tigro, or it can be flexed up
Your team
as well.
is
Maybe this could be a
picking.
support Selena too,
Oh, that's true. It's not like we haven't seen that pulled out before.
Farsa, do it.
Do it. Do it. Gotta sound like Lord Palpatine as we do it. Do it. Do it, Anakin. Do
Oh my
it.
God, this game, this drop is just like I dare you, I dare you, I dare you. But Gushin is still open actually.
Oh, Gushin is still open.
Lancelot as well. That's the Lancelot for I Am Jago,
Oh, they
and
don't
that's
have-
the Farsa
Your
lock-in.
team
They
is
did it.
picking.
So actually, Farsa combos really well with Grok.
Yes.
Because Grok with the Guardian's barrier can block off complete path Farsa with the feathered airstrike, which is her ultimate, can just constantly spam it out. Basically, she has the same sort of mechanic as Gord, but she's just basically a turret.
Yeah, and the best part is that a lot of the picks from
Yep.
PSG RRQ here have a lot of CC. So the moment they lock somebody out, she doesn't necessarily have to put herself in danger to follow up.
But there goes the carry. That means this is going to be a support Selena. Ho, both teams pulling out all the stops.
Pulling out all the stops. Double retribution from side PSG RRQ ONIC. Gonna take Aegis and all
Okay.
flickers.
So, it's that time of day again.
I don't know, man. I'm not gonna pick one of these teams. This is like a good 50-50 here.
You know what? Why don't we ask production?
Production. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
Oh, they're giving ONIC the chance. That's what they say. ONIC. They're giving it to ONIC. Honestly, I just want to see. Oh,
Yes.
so one for ONIC, one for PSG RRQ. We'll
Yes.
have to see who will go through. Oh,
Oh man.
rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
But okay, let's be more serious. I want to see how this goes. Looks like it's going to be ONIC as well. Let's go into game. Potentially the last game of the Straits Championship. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah. I think when it comes to it,
All
meta aside, both of these teams can play at the highest level. They're willing to pull out everything from their back pocket.
Okay, let's take a back seat and see how the starts are. That you can see the battle spells, double Aegis. Now, one thing to keep note, ONIC does not have retribution.
They're gonna have better control here, Kazukage. I'm not sure why you took that, but at least he's able to chunk it up to half, which is good enough. Because once they have some support from Selena, it's gonna be a little difficult for Grok to play the game.
And that peacock skin looking good, looking good. See how it goes. This is gonna be the buff going over. Wait. Yeah, okay, he gets the buff straight away. Transforms into a beautiful peacock, and he gets stopped though by Mitsukage. He just wants to farm in his early stages. He needs to unlock that ultimate to be very effective in team fights.
Yeah, but he's chunked out Lemon quite a bit, which is good. It could potentially, put him in a risky situation as long as they have the rotations. Looks like PSG RRQ already gonna be there.
James needs to get out of there. He gets killed off, but Shikage, he is getting killed out. The flicker comes through. A good stun, no. Do they have enough damage? There goes the Dawn Rose. I Am Jago says, hey, I am Jago, and I'm pretty good at a Lancelot.
Yep, 1 for 1 here. Now, Lemon, he can't even contest it because of how good of a trade Mizukage did against him earlier into the game. So they have to just give away the crab.
Right now, we are starting to see how this game will go about. I'm really interested. Actually, Tuturu playing the Archive, actually.
Yeah. Oh boy. I mean, they're really just changing it up here.
Oh, there goes I Am Jago. Can he run away
Ooh.
with the position? Not in time. And Okage, that's one. That's two. Raikage.
He'll be
Heal,
fine.
Stomp, gets away safe.
Man, that was very much a gut punch. He thinks he's going to be safe, dodges the ability, but comes back up from his invulnerability and immediately gets punished for it. And sadly to say, I'm not a fan of that Farsa skin. I'm really not. I like the original a lot more.
Alright.
I don't know why.
Everyone's entitled to their own opinion.
Yeah, preferences. But let's see how they play out here. Raikage, he's kind of low.
Yeah, one preference that both teams has is that they think Turtle's pretty important.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think as of right now, Turtle has... I mean, picking Turtle over Turret has won a lot more games than I would have imagined, especially with the EXP lead.
Wait, Bob,
Oh!
ultimate there. The outplay from Liam. Oh my god.
What a punish! He just said nope and just held him in place, didn't allow him to get back out.
The timing was insane. That's just crazy.
I mean, that was such a small window as well. Liam could easily dash out.
You want to dive this guy, and he's trying to walk away, but with 4 members through, I don't think there's a chance. However, the rest of ONIC coming in. Where is the darkening? Where is it? He doesn't even use the ultimate. James was a little bit too much there, a little bit overstepping his boundaries.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That he just didn't know where to go. It's like, do I take this way? Do I take? Nope, I'm dead.
Don't walk here, don't walk here, don't walk here.
Where do I go? But again, Turtle is still up for contention. Both sides still haven't been able to actually get it here. And through, he's taking a bit of damage. Let's open up the builds and see how they're itemizing against each other.
Lemon is so far behind.
He really is, though.
Only 1.3k net worth so far. Only has the mana crystal together with the arcane boots, so you know that he has a lot of mana problems. But where is the damage output?
As you can see, RRQ splitting up the map as much as they can. A lot of focus on the top side here, trying to punish that punish Kazakage.
Okay, Lemon, he's whipping out his ultimate, trying to go for it. Can he snipe it away? No, he's there. He wants to kill off Mizukage though. No cigar there as well.
I mean,
close.
At least he put enough damage to force him to recall and just clear this wave and get first rotation.
That's true. At least they take a bit of a priority in the bottom lane here.
And also it brings a call to arms to the rest of ONIC Esports to actually respond and move down to the bottom side. If not, they're going to lose an entire wave there. Looks like they're not going to really capitalize on it. I was thinking that maybe if they rotated down fast enough from PSG RRQ, they might be able to get more damage into that turret.
Okay, bottom lane. PSG
Oh
RRQ,
no,
they want to go for the dive. Kamikaze though, he has a lot of damage, but this is the power of the Farsa. The siege is so wrong. Okage trying to go for this. Oh no, the Hurricane Dash was in a really bad spot. Okage, can he go for more? He gets killed off by Kaya there. Lemon coming out strong with that damage output. His ultimate is so deadly.
So remember when I said PSG RRQ probably should have put damage in turret? They were looking even further than how I was looking at the game. They knew that Thanos was going to come back. They set up a dive so well there.
200 IQ.
200 IQ. They can see into the future, man.
They know that he has to rush back to lane, so they just set up a dive. James, quick fingers there, son.
Quick fingers, he just eats it. It's just like, alright, I'm out of here.
I mean, it's a snake, you know. At some part of the world, I think snake is considered a delicacy.
Fair.
Not in the parts where I live.
Not in the parts you're also entitled to live. But, let's see. They're going to do it again. Once more, they're looking to pick him off.
There goes the ultimate Divine Judgment. The heal is not enough. Here comes the ultimate from them, and they do get the turn. Hokage, do they get it across the world? Of course they go. The Hurricane Dance locks him up. Oh, the Minion Fury. It's nice to see. But Lemon says, yeah, little guy, let me just kill you off.
Mino Fury, thanks for giving me an immobile target. Really nicely done. I like how PSG RRQ are playing their composition overall.
PSG RRQ looks like they are making everything work, and Tutor with the stun. I am Jago with the slam.
I mean, they're getting way too many advantages here, and ONIC Esports, they need to respond. Kazakage, he's going to be the point of focus here because that's their main source of damage as well as Hokage. But as of right now, Kazakage, he only has one item. Not enough to really pop off just yet, but I mean, they're banking a lot on him to scale up fast.
Look at the goal league, Gideon, 4,000, and he's just going to extend. They're banking a lot on this carry to come online. Linux, to be fair, is doing a really good job. It's 5-2-0, but it's just not enough.
Tsuchikage, he's going to try and catch James here.
Damage flickers while he's dead.
Yep, there it is. The Phantom Step does pick him off,
That's
finally.
why you pick the carry against the Grog. The true damage is too hard to bypass. The percentage max health is hard thing to go through.
Yeah, really painful. And finally, Tsuchikage was able to help him pick him up because in most situations, he doesn't have enough damage.
I am Jago, but here comes the tag team. A thing of beauty. Oh my god, that was so nice.
He just baited him so hard there. Goodness gracious.
The rotations from Liam is insane. And now ONIC finding himself in the back foot. But now they might want to go dive. This is 2 tanks knocking onto the mid turret.
I mean, you might
Right,
want to
Kage,
down there it is.
uses the ultimate there. Tuturu does get trapped under the turret. He will go down for now. So at least they get 1 kill.
I guess that's what he wanted to use his ultimate for. Initially, it was to clear the wave and lock them up so he could safely do it without taking any return damage, but his team was already on the ball. Seeing this happen, they respond very nicely, picking up a kill onto Tuturu.
Okay, let's look at the item builds really quick because I want to see what the item build is for this Grok. Wait, whoa! Blade of the Hepta Seas for Akai.
That would
Bloodlust
explain,
X for this Grok.
Huh.
Hey guys, if you want to be sponsored by Paris Saint-Germain, you gotta build like this.
Yes!
So
This is the way, this is the formula!
formula. So first thing, so what you wanna do here is pick 3 tanks.
What you want to do? 3 tanks and just go ham. Completely start smashing them through.
Completely throw away all knowledge of Mobile Legends.
I didn't see any tutorial online, so I made one myself.
I'm pretty sure there's no tutorial about this, man. So fair play to you.
Fair play, really. Honestly, this is going to be a very interesting game for ONIC because right now they're banking on their scaling because they're struggling to get any damage into these guys. I mean,
Wow.
Tuturu eventually they will get to a point where they just completely outscale James and Tuturu, but until that point, they're just in a lot of trouble.
They're on a timer.
Yeah, they're on timer.
Here's RRQ. They're on a timer here, and let's see how they're gonna go about it. You can see though they're forcing an issue, and because they have triple tanks, they can go for this risky play. And James finishes his own Blade of the Hepta Seas. A lot of armor shred coming in.
Oh yeah.
What is logic?
What is logic? I mean, again, 200 IQ, man. Yeah, you don't question it. When PSG RRQ does it, you just don't question it
This
anymore.
is the French connection coming in. I know that's one thing. I actually really love Paris as a city.
Really? Why?
It's really nice. I've been there once.
Do you like French people?
I like French food. The baguettes are really good.
Of course,
Oh, but
oh
James!
my goodness!
Oh, the rage is insane, and he wants
gonna
the
kill
kill.
him.
Maybe one more auto attack. Kazekage picks it off, and that's the timer that we are talking about. Are they gonna go for Law here, ONIC? But for now,
Potentially. I mean,
Arrow.
what's up with Raikage here?
Kage? No, he's just it's just a little visual bug. No worries there.
Interesting. Interesting. Walking around visible. No big deal. No big deal. Let's quickly pull up the items. Let's see how.
God, endless battle on Akai.
Yeah, looking at the items here, huh?
Oh.
Me too. And still able to crush people. Interesting.
His auto attack is gonna hurt.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is a tough game. This is a tough game for ONIC. I mean, they have to play very patiently.
It's a tough game for us to make sense as well, to be honest.
Yeah, but again, I mean, to be fair, ONIC isn't bleeding as hard as you would imagine.
Whoa,
it.
look at the damage. Wait a second. That's actually quite a lot.
It just is not gonna save him.
Tuturu is like, hey, I'm gonna do it myself. And oh my god, wait a second.
Oh.
Whoa.
I mean, Tuturu's like, fight me, nerds. I'll take anybody on. 1v1 me.
Oh, Raikage needs to be careful. He does walk in. Great Minion Fury.
Fail.
But that's not the one that they want.
Ooh, very close to Abyssal Arrow there.
The arrow was really low. Good attempt there.
Oh, look at him
Oh,
just
Divine
smash
Judgment
turrets.
onto Shikage. He will go down. He will indeed end the turret as well. Now, they're slowly over down to
he's
Hokage.
gone. Oh!
Charge as well. Will knock onto nobody, but now Kazekaze is the main target. But Lemon says, sit down, son. No way you are doing any damage to me.
Okay, Hokage is putting a lot of damage in.
Oh, the immortality that's coming out. The flicker for Hokage. The mechanics are insane.
Oh my goodness.
He needs
Is
to run away
nah,
though.
he's still up.
Tuturu, there's no chance there, and he will kill him off.
Middle
And now
Fury? Middle
Lemon
Fury?
freely hitting on everyone. But a lot of PSG RQ members are really low. I think they're just gonna back off for now.
Yeah, they bought quite a bit of time, but Lord is going to go into the hands of PSG RRQ.
No, I don't think so. They have no marksman.
Oh, that's true. They have Farsa. I keep forgetting.
They don't do it really quickly.
Oh, it's not quick. Well, I mean, to be fair, they've got quite a bit of damage, so I'm not sure how quick they do it, to be honest.
Okay, let's see Tuturu. Bam. One auto attack. It took him 2 auto attacks to finish off that 3, 4. Okay,
Oh,
4. He could have done it in 6.
Oh my goodness. Good to know. Good
Okay,
to know.
Thunderbelt's completed by Kazakage.
This is actually a very big buy for Kasakage. He cannot afford to get caught out anymore. He needs to be able to survive at least a good 8 seconds into the fight, continuously auto-attacking to really put a dent into the life totals of PSG RRQ.
Brute Force Breastplate gets completed by James. More and more damage coming in. Oh, Raikage
Oh,
gets
no.
caught out. He has no rage bar. He'll definitely go down here. Flicker comes through. But with 4 members of Paris Saint-Germain, RRQ comes through. There's no way you can walk away.
Yeah, this is becoming such a struggle, especially
for
for
Lord.
ONIC.
They're going for Lord.
Oh, look at that damage, though! Tsuchikage just...
Oh my god. He actually locked him in an exact angle. That's insane. Lemon is basically playing bodyguard, doing as much damage as possible. Lord coming through. Lord goes down in the hands of the Lancelot himself. Look at the big ticket items getting completed by PSG RRQ. Oh, there goes the spin.
Kasakage.
And yep, he's definitely going down. No chance whatsoever. That's your damage dealer, ONIC. And why not one more for the road? Mizukage goes down as well at the hands of the Farsa.
This is just everybody's designed to have some sort of appeal and just either execute, lock down, and drag back into the hands of RRQ Lemon here as he is just gunning people down from a very safe distance.
I mean, that's why we say, you know, he's like a gourd. The thing is that if you do reach him, he's basically very squishy. But the problem is, with 3 tanks, how are you ever going to cross that line?
I mean, even if they do get somebody into the background, Lemon does have forms of escape, so he's still pretty slippery. As long as the team sticks together, creates a very strong iron wall like this, they just have to back out. What can they do?
There goes another turret down. Slowly but surely, PSG RRQ making the advancement into the base of ONIC Esports. Look at that, Lord is on that top side.
I mean, they're okay
It's
to do it.
Luminous Lord. It's Luminous Lord as well.
True. They're going to be playing on bot side, and Lemon kind of by himself here. They're not going to punish Lemon for being out of position.
They can't because of those damages. They need to deal with all 3 lanes. PSG RRQ, a masterclass of Mobile Legends, is in this help. They get the inhibitor on the mid side, and the top one goes down to the Luminous Lord.
Raikage could force.
ONIC has their backs against their walls.
No more rage off of Raikage. This is
my
difficult.
God.
He's going to push all the way to the end.
They're sitting ducks. Neon Fury hits only onto the 2 tanks, but they have immortality. Lemon will back off. Brilliance does get popped. Liam does have the immortality. I Am Jago's a little low, and they go for it, but I Am Jago still surviving. Lemon will go down the hands of Kazakaze. But look at that. Tuturu actually went really, really deep, but he goes down himself. It is a 2-1-2 exchange, but PSG RRQ, they will take all the turrets, and the only structure left is that crystal.
Oh my goodness, 10k gold lead. ONIC just need to hold out for another 3 minutes if they want to catch up, and then the goal leads don't even matter anymore. PSG have one last push. Before that, they've got a good 3 minutes until they scale. So, they gotta force. They gotta force something.
Oh, they're forcing this.
Oh!
Gets the slow,
He's
gets the land, and he says goodbye. Looks like the Fire Village will not have a leader for a while. Good reference.
Good reference. Oh boy, this is just a very interesting game overall. I don't think ONIC Esports was ready for this at all.
I don't think we were ready for this as well.
I definitely wasn't ready for this. That's a number 1. So this is.
I did not wake up expecting that I would say the words. What a pick of Farsa by PSG RRQ.
Oh, Farsa is really working out for PSG RRQ here again. Look at the Death Squad walking forward.
So much style.
So much
style.
elegance. Just the whisper of elegance.
Be elegant. Be lemon.
Be yes! Yeah. Oh man, they need to make an ad for that. They need PSG RRQ gotta make a meme out of that. Oh boy, but once again,
PSG RRQ hire me.
once again, PSG RRQ, they are playing this game where they have to kind of wait for ONIC Esports to make a mistake now. But ONIC, they can just hold out. They don't have to do anything until. Oh my goodness, Chikage.
Well, you know what they need to do is dodge those spells.
Yeah, they really do. He is landing everything as of right now. 12 more seconds.
Oh, let's see how that goes. ONIC being very, very slow. Well, remember that game where RSG had killed off all those inhibitors? and it was against PSG RRQ as well. Can ONIC do a similar comeback?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a little hard here.
Clever,
Ooh,
flickered
flicker.
into position to
They're
do
forcing.
with the stun one, a wall, but oh
no!
man,
They can
Minion
turn around!
Is this the turnaround? Shikukai comes in, but look at I Am Jago. He's doing the damages. Wait a second, I've seen this movie before. This is what we are going. Let's see this up. Suddenly, ONIC Esports just turned it around.
They tried to force a fight and they got caught off position mid transition in the fight. They've no
30 seconds. 30
No
seconds. Minions coming down. They can end the game. They can end the game 100%.
No way, they can't
They
actually.
can end the game. Oh, Liam.
Look at
can you lead us through?
Mizukage.
He's
He's
so
there to
ready.
cut the wave already.
He's ready for this. He doesn't care. There goes Liam. He does have the immortality. He needs to stay alive. He needs to try and cut the wave. That's one. He needs to kill the minions.
No, they're gonna end this.
5 seconds for Tuturu. He does have Hurricane Dance, so maybe this is not for it.
There's no-
trying to best he can. Mizukage is there. They're going for it. He goes down. Can they kill the minions?
End it!
It's not.
They're ending
it. They're going to do it. ONIC Esports. Remember that game.
No!
Caster's Curse.
No, not like this. Not like this.
What a game. Decisiveness at its best.
One-
Let's look at the stats first.
One fight.
Let's look at the stats first.
Yeah, let's look at the stats. One fight was all it took to turn this around.
It was Raikage MVP. Sorry, man. Raikage just turned the whole game around for them.
I mean, honestly, Lemon made a little bit of mistake. He walked up. He didn't get hit by the initial all, and then he walked into it, and then it clipped him, and it was too late then.
Oh my god. I mean, you can look at as many stats as you want, but nothing is going to explain that last engage.
Oh my god.
Insane.
That was...
Let's look at the items really quickly because we have a lot of viewers who actually
Crazy.
request to see the equipment
Oh,
of
yes.
both teams. Let's see what Lemon is building here. I mean, you can see the tank meta is really hard to run because one mistake, that's it. It's really hard to come back from it.
But I think what you want to really do here, right?
It's just not get 5-man Minion Fury.
Exactly! Just throw that on the window, build a whole bunch of damage, have Barca on your team, and just come balls to the wall, smashing through. Make sure you don't get caught
PSG.
by Raikage.
PSG got a taste of their own medicine.
Oh yeah, that was pretty dirty though.
For those who didn't tune in, PSG RRQ got mega creeped on themselves. They lost all 3 inhibitors. And now they got all 3 inhibitors and they got comeback. What a game.
I mean,
Now you know what this means. This means we are going straight into the final game, Game 5.
oh boy,
I
I'm
mean,
ready for it.
To be fair, we said it was a possibility.
Yep.
And you know what? I fully welcome this. What a way to end a tournament. Yeah, indeed.
I mean, I gotta know who wins. I'm already. This is like the last episode.
The arc, whether the village leaders can defend against the monster of PSG RRQ.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. This is. I mean, we'll run with this narrative here because right now, ONIC. I mean, they turned this around. They were struggling to break through.
No, both teams are so ready already that they just want to go for it. Are you ready?
I am so ready for
Paris,
this game.
Saint-Germain, Rex, freaking Trend, Oxygen against ONIC Esports. What a way to end the tournament. But you know what's an interesting fact? This is Game 5. That's the fact. Is it interesting enough?
Yeah. Who would have thought it would be stretched this far?
Now, I don't know. I mean, a lot of people, because both of these teams are just so strong. But let's go to the standings to one last time. Remember all the viewers, the rest of the tournament. You can see 3rd place. We saw BIGETRON Singapore bowing down to PSG, RRQ, and RSG as well, losing out in 4th place. They walk home with 1,800 and 1,500 respectively. Capcorn, EVOS finish out in 5th and 6th place, walking back with 1,200. Last but not least, Team Fallen, Saints, Reborn. They dropped out yesterday.
Yeah.
They'll be walking over 1,006.
Now let's put ourselves into these teams' shoes here. This is the
All right.
5th game, the final game.
What do you think? What kind of shoes do you think they're wearing?
They're wearing the I need to win this 2000 SGD game. That's the kind of shoes they're wearing because that's
3,000.
2,000 difference.
2,000.
2,000 difference. It's huge. That's huge. That is huge. A lot of pressure, but that's what they need to keep them going.
I want those shoes, man.
Just slip them on and be like, ooh.
Is it that I need to smash the other team's shoes? Who do you think?
One each.
Who do you think it's the manufacturer of those shoes? Esports Incorporated. All right, you know what? Enough talk, enough fluff. We are into the action. What a way to end the tournament. A best of 5 series. ONIC, PSG, RRQ. Let's head into it.
This is going to be the final draft of the day. PSG RRQ thought they could
4, right?
close it out. Yeah.
It has to be those 4. Lunox, Harif, Kimmy, as well.
Your team is banning.
Oh my god, who's the last one? Oh, Selena. All the majors.
All the majors here. And now, after what we just saw, is ONIC Esports going to adapt or stick to the gun saying, yeah, we knew we were absolutely going to win last game. We're going to totally go into this one confidently.
Yeah. I mean, you are feeling a lot of high coming into that momentum swing. Winning a game like that just puts you in an amped attitude. That's why, you know, they're coming in really, really hot, and they're ONIC no-nonsense bans.
I mean, no nonsense, man. You may be
RRQ
coming
as well. All 4
picking.
majors off the table. Grot first pick straight away.
I mean, you may be coming in hot, but hopefully that doesn't make them foolhardy saying, we can do anything. We can bring anything to the table.
Is picking.
Let's see, though. PSG RRQ, locking Hellcurt, locking Cho.
Looks like it's going to be standard.
Very standard.
Is picking.
This is going to be an Akai and a Harley.
kind of guy. Oh, this time they're bringing up the Hayabusa early.
Say, you know what? You banned it out so many times. Let me show you.
Is picking.
Now, I mean, ONIC. Last game it was PSG RRQ to bring out their hidden strat. This time ONIC is like, hey, I want to play Hayabusa. I'm gonna smash with it.
I think you pick a mage here, because there's 4 mage banned out. Harley is one of the high. Gushin or Harley?
Gushin or Harley?
Nope, they want the tanks.
Your
They want those
team
tanks.
is banning.
So, arguably, does ONIC Esports decide to get... I mean, they probably
They
shouldn't
banned Harley.
Your team is banning.
ban Kagura, pick Gushin for yourself, or vice versa. Then they pretty much don't have that many mages to be working with anyway.
I mean, they played Farsa last game.
I mean, that's PSG RRQ. ONIC Esports, on the other hand, we don't know what else they have.
They banned Leo Mod.
Your team
They're
is
picking Eldios. Nope.
Gushin.
Wow, they pick Gushin.
They can hold it off, actually.
ONIC
Your
should really
team
go for
is picking.
the Eldios here. Neomod's gone.
Kagura?
Okay,
Alright.
Kagura's your mage pick.
Eldios?
Understandable.
Eldios? No. Gonna go straight to the marksman. Something very reliable. I mean, Kazakage did perform pretty well. He was able to chip a lot of damage through,
Your
especially in
team
that
is
final fight
picking.
with the help of Linux.
Let's
But
see whether this is a Friday Cho or a Tank Cho. I would say this is a Tank Cho because they already have the Hellcurt.
I would agree. I would agree.
Maybe they want to go Claude here.
Honestly, it's kind of hard to say. They could
Gord?
pick the Aldios
Gord?
here and then force Cho into the tank position. They could play Gord as
I think
well.
Guard is a good pick here, actually.
Would Gord be a good pick?
No, they're going for the Claude.
Last couple of seconds here, and they probably are going to lock it in. Okay. Okay.
Actually, Tuturu is really well known for his Clint.
Yeah, and best of all,
The Howitzer is coming out.
yeah, howitzers are coming out, but that smoke screen is going to be super important to blind Kazakage and deny him a couple of autos there. Small outplay, but it's super, super effective.
And Clint outranges carry. That's another little tidbit. Traditionally they say that, Clint does counter carry, maybe a small, slight little counter.
Yeah.
We'll have to see, though, what's going to walk in. Gideon, predictions one last time.
I think, with my IQ, I think PSG RRQ are going to take this away.
Let's see whether you're right as we load into the battlefield one last time for the Straits Championship. Everything is for this game. Everything is here, and now we load into the battlefield. One side, you have the young guns, the freshmen, ONIC Esports with a new roster coming in on the blue side. On the right side, PSG RRQ, titled the Kings of Indonesian ML. Can they retain their throne and put the new players in their positions.
Now, let's give a bit of background here, especially for Clint, because we haven't seen him in quite a while. Because Clint isn't exactly the top pick, because even though he does have range at level 4, he doesn't have a lot of damage until he gets a good 3 to 4 items. He can skirmish here and there, but he can't be as much of an impact in comparison to Carry, who only needs 2 items to really start to get going.
He needs a lot of babysitting as well. He's not that mobile, remember. The only thing he has is that heel rope, which is that small little dash back that he has, and that's not really mobile. When you have a Hayabusa with Quad Shadow just chasing you down, it's quite scary.
I mean, when this Hayabusa, he can run anybody down, to be fair. Ooh, James, however,
He's only level 1 actually.
yeah, kind of interesting here. Kind of interesting how the EXP has been divided up overall. But again, we know how both of these teams play. They're not going to get too aggressive until level 4 unless they get a good catch.
Oh, but actually, a lot of members of ONIC are really level 3. Good start this time around for ONIC Esports.
Yeah, they're going to
they're
be
going
hitting
top.
level 4.
They're going top.
Ooh, they got to punish.
They want to punish this Clint. Let's say Tuturu.
I mean, they could hide
going
in and
no.
wait for the rotations.
Oh my god, look at the damage immediately just gone. First blood in the hands of ONIC, and Tuturu trying to run away here. I don't think RRQ can contest. They just had to back off here.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh,
what
no.
a wall! Hurricane dance to boot. ONIC Esports 3-0 up in 2 minutes. Talk about riding the momentum.
Riding the momentum indeed. They are abusing the level 4s and the level advantage against PSG RRQ so hard that it's becoming quite apparent that they're going to have full control coming into this mid game, unless PSG RRQ do find a good fight.
Yeah, I mean, this is new PSG RRQ. To be fair, you got to always be, you know, on your toes.
Yeah.
Make sure that you don't make any mistakes here.
Ooh, but so far, Kazakage having the time of his life, not having to worry about too much, farming as much as he can, but I think it's kind of on PSG RRQ to wait until they hit their level 4s on their playmakers before anything happens, like James and also Kachap.
Alright, but I can see across the board, every single member of ONIC Esports already level 5. James is still level 3. Not the best game so far for Kaya, but can they ramp up in this mid game?
I mean, they eventually scale anyway. I mean, the graph looks large, but honestly, if you look at the side numbers, just the 3,000, not too big of a deal.
Hey, if I have 3,000, Sing is quite a lot, and Kadolium gets locked up. Do they have enough damage?
Oh, yes, they
charges
do!
Well, with the Kagura, of course they do. Hokage comes in hot and gets the kill.
I mean, honestly, you can actually tell. You can see the fire in these guys' eyes as they are just crushing it. All these picks so quick to respond and to pull the trigger fingers that effectively. I mean, PSG RRQ got to be a little bit more careful.
Alright, they're taking every single objective, Gideon.
So far, none of the turrets have gone down just yet. So, give it another 40 seconds. We're expecting a team fight there.
I think ONIC, they can do whatever they want. They're so far ahead. They are 3,000 goal ahead in 4 minutes. PSG RRQ, they have a uphill battle.
Yeah, a long uphill battle. But again, just like the previous game, you can't count them out. We thought that ONIC Esports was really struggling against the previous draft, but eventually just took one team fight to turn it all around. Let's see if this might be the exact same case.
DM coming in, Dark Knight Falls, they want to commit.
He flickered to the left.
Oh, a little bit of mistakes. Maybe it's that Game 5 thing. You remember PSG RRQ has been playing the whole day. They've been non-stop playing for 3 series now.
Yeah.
Maybe the fatigue is starting to kick in.
Oh, this is such a struggle on both ends. But I mean, ONIC has the oh, wait, hold on. Hold up.
They want to go for the steal. Gusion does have the retribution.
Nightfalls?
I am Jackal, not in time, but oh my god, what a play from Shikage. He's gonna kill him off once again. His Arkai is like an assassin Arkai. Every time he pops his Hurricane Dance, there is a kill to his name.
This is not looking good. Definitely not looking good for PSG RRQ. I don't think Tudor will be able to scale in time if it continues like this for any longer. 4K, soon it's going to be 5K once they break this turret.
Up, they have the whole map pressure. Anything they want to take, they can just walk in and take it.
They are playing especially careful. They are taking aggressive paths, but it's the fact that they are able to pull the trigger so quickly and just collapse onto PSG RRQ that they don't even have enough time to react to it.
Dark Knight Falls, not really understanding why, but at least they catch out Hokage, but he only kicked him away.
Okay.
PSG RRQ is really struggling to find an opening now.
Okay, at least PSG RRQ prevent a potential dive coming in here.
That is true, but you can see the experience difference is starting to build up. They need to start finding openings to get some experience here.
Yeah, and this is only with just 4 members of ONIC. Let's just open up the item list to see how far we're in how deep we are into this. Ooh, Kasakage. He's already got the endless battle. He's slowly building up.
Every single member of ONIC Esports at least has one big ticket item except for that Grok. See, Blade of the Heptas is already completed. Lightning Trident for Hokage and Endless Battle, like you said. And I think he's going for the Golden Staff next.
I mean, he does only just...
Dark Knight Falls comes true.
Oh, they can't actually see the...
The bottom lane, he wanted to dive on to carry, but he was the one that needs to back off.
Yeah, I mean, there's just no point. Oh no, he gets caught out!
Good Petrify comes true, but a wild charge will finish him off. No mercy from ONIC.
This is not looking good at all. It's slipping between their fingers as ONIC slowly inch forward and pressing the knife deeper into PSG's chest.
Look and see if they can just walk in, take the buff, do whatever they want. PSG RRQ.
Oh no.
They need to find an opening.
I mean, that's one ultimate from Tsuchikage. They don't have to worry about it. Raikage is still waiting for his ultimate to get off cooldown, but they can't contest it as of right now because Hayabusa is continuing to put the pressure on every side of the map. PSG RRQ just, they can't even contest the turtle.
Right, ONIC Esports, they have turtles, they have turrets, they have items, they have everything they need. Now they just need to play a very safe game. PSG RRQ on the hand, they need to make a very bombastic play. Open up the map completely. Buy more time to get more items.
And Kasakage, he's just been farming all this time once he gets that second item. Oh no.
James, gone. Deleted.
He just disappeared from existence there.
Ooh, Clint almost got focused out. Lemon, where is the game dance? There it is. Forces out Dark Knight's Falls. Not too bad. I'm rather
surprised that he did, considering that he did have the information that 3 members were on the top side. So probably that wasn't quick enough in terms of communication.
And Mizukage, he can just focus a lot on this turret. They're just basically spreading the map wide open.
Yeah, they're splitting the map in half. They're taking every single tier 2. There's just nothing they can do about this. Guardian's Barrier.
Gonna block them off, and Mizukage gonna come in, use that shadow cube and come back out. The pressure is insane. Gonna take every single outer turret on the map.
Yeah, and this is just well played. Once you have Hayabusa with this kind of a lead, it's just really hard to have any control over your lanes. You're just going to be out-rotated every single time.
This is why they kept on banning Hayabusa. Mizukage is just so efficient on it. But to be honest, every single member of ONIC is playing a phenomenal game.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely see it. Oh.
Dark Knight falls just to run away.
Good thing he didn't get caught by Tsuchikage there. He already had the Hurricane Dance. He could have easily locked him against the wall.
Right. ONIC, they just doing this rinse and repeat.
Oh,
and oh, what an ultimate.
I think
escape.
It's...
James tried to go in, but he's the one that gets focused on. Guardian's Barrier a little bit wide. They couldn't really block them in, but Lord is up in a second. I think they're going to go for that objective. Yeah,
they are just running out of gas here. PSG RRQ, they're not looking. This isn't their game here.
Oh, when it looked so close, when it looked a sure thing, ONIC came back from the dead and closed out the 4th game, but this 5th game is a completely different story.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe ONIC has just found their stride. Have they just evolved from what they were before? Coming off with such a high, the adrenaline pumping through them, they are just crushing it right now as they keep their dominance over the map, making sure that there are no holes for RRQ to exploit.
Well, we'll figure out how this goes about.
Lord is going to be pushing in
They're
now.
They're going to wait for Lord.
I mean, they can still play the map. They have access to Hayabusa here. They can just keep making sure that every side of the map is always going to be pressured, and PSG RRQ have to make a decision. Either they take a fight now and hopefully have enough members to take care of Lord, or it's just going to slowly slip out of their hands because ONIC is not going to let this go.
Let's see how this go. They're just waiting for the Lord to come by. You can see on the top left side, which is on the mini-map, Lord is marching down that top lane.
All right, they've already cleared mid side, so now it's kind of just on bottom and top here.
I feel like this is one last fight. RRQ, they have to force it out. They need to win a convincing fight, which is really tall task.
The problem is that they can't afford to lose a lot of
Shikage went for the really
No,
forward
where's
play,
his team?
but he's so far away. He needs to be careful. The first catch didn't fight, but now Shikage. Wait a second, ONIC, you're losing a lot of members. It's not what you want to see. But the top inhibitor does go down. Lemon couldn't clear it fast enough. Will the mid inhibitor follow? Maybe one more auto attack. Nope. RRQ manages to save that one.
Oh, a little too over-eager from both Tsuchikage and also Mizukage. Tsuchikage pulled the trigger, and his team wasn't even in position. This is the first blunder coming in from ONIC. PSG RRQ slowly denying them the space, and that's going to be one Lord down. They're going to be lasting another 2 minutes or so.
Remember that last game?
Yeah.
One mistake, all it took.
I mean, this is a little difficult here. I mean, they haven't even been able to take off any of the towers from ONIC, so it's going to be a hard run,
But
even if they
imagine
completely ace them.
If they ace them, never say die. Exactly. One team wipe. You clear out all the turrets. Suddenly, the game is dead even.
Oh, Mizukage now purchasing, already has his Blade to spare here.
Let's look at the items because I want to see Tuturu's Clint build really quickly. Endless battle, Berserker's Fury. He's gonna crit a lot. Howitzer gonna do a lot of damage, but is it enough to stretch through the members of ONIC?
Yeah, he needs immediate damage right now.
I am Jagu.
Oh boy, that's not a good sign. That's immediately not a good sign. But oh, they don't actually have mid pushed out here, so there isn't any real way to punish, unless they can. I don't know. They might be able to brute force mid turret, mid inhibitor.
Maybe, I think so. They have a 5v4 advantage. I think they're just going to go straight. Guardian's Barrier comes in. Liam will get caught out a little bit, but that inhibitor's gone.
Yeah,
Just
one hit.
tap. Bam, gone. Now the last one is this bottom one. RRQ.
6 seconds.
Are they going to face the same fate that ONIC did in that 4th game? Can they repeat what happened? That's the question.
Okay, I'm Drago is back. This is it. This is it.
5v5 mortality is up for Ikage. It's very, very different. It's still being very slow.
This is too big of a lead for, especially for PSG RQ. If they find a fight, they have to get priority targets. They can't just pick anybody off. They have to take out the carries, and Hokage is not exactly the easiest person to kill. Kazukage has an entire envoy security detail to protect him.
Yeah, to cross, you need like security references.
Yep.
The clearance, top level.
Top level
First,
clearance.
you gotta go through your bodyguard, which is, wearing red.
Yep. Then the retina scan.
A retina scan, make sure your eyes are...
Fingerprint scanners as well. Make sure you have your passport and ID on you. 2 more seconds, 1 more second, and there is Lord. Now this is where the end game begins.
Mizukage will be around the area just now.
Oh
comes
no,
in, but
no, not like
They
this.
catch Lemon, Lemon trying to run away, but a shadow kill will finish him off. We are indeed in the end game now.
What is
There was only one possibility that ONIC could win the game, and it happened that last time. Oh, this is gonna be close.
Oh no, Hellcurt, what were you doing there?
He wanted to relieve the pressure. He wanted to do something about it. Thunderbelt gets completed by Tuturu. He's gonna have a little bit more damage.
Oh, they're just slowly creeping up and suffocating them. They're just waiting for Lord. It's just a ticking time bomb here. We all know how it's gonna end here. As Lord's gonna be walking to their base, only one team is going to survive this fight.
I've seen this movie before. But how is it gonna end? You know, it's just gotta like choose your own fate kind of movies.
Oh no.
Epic comeback or convincing win.
Is this Bandersnatch? Could it be?
Oh my god.
Okay, alright, here it is. Here it is.
Comes true.
They're looking to actually get the catch somewhere.
Oh, there goes Lord. Dark Nightfall comes in. They need to clear Lord. They need to clear Lord. That's the big thing now. Here comes the Courage Broke. Lord is literally low, but
Tsuchikage
comes for it, but he gets stopped by. That's a really good retribution from Liam, but he goes down straight away. Oh no, RRQ, their members are falling. The throne is on the siege, and the King of Kings gets dethroned. ONIC Esports, they will take the series. It went to 5 games, but you know what? It was well worth it. What a series, and what a way to end the game.
I can't believe it. I mean,
Let's look at the post-game stats first. Just kind of do a quick recap of what happened.
yeah, and oh my goodness, the amount of damage coming out from these players. It frustrates me to see, especially for PSG, RRQ, they had a very clear plan. But the one thing you cannot factor in is how effectively you can pull the trigger. Some of these catches, they're usually a couple of holes, just a millisecond to be able to get your flicker out, be able to dash out of there. ONIC were so tight. It just was impossible to break through.
It was that early game, that 3 Qs that went over to ONIC, just completely blew the game wide open for them, and it was their game to lose by minute 1. But PSG RQ, what a performance. They went all the way from that loser bracket. It was almost a perfect fairy tale story, but unfortunately, it just fell short in the last hurdle.
But we have to absolutely congratulate to ONIC Esports.
What a player. What a game. That game 4 just showed resilience, showed grit, and most importantly, showed that they are indeed a championship level team.
Yep.
When adversity hits, they just bite back. And congratulations, ONIC Esports. The Sonic Army can be happy today because their team won gold.
Man, they were just a little too fast. God,
Good
what
reference.
a game.
But we do need to shout out the rest of the team as well. PSG, RRQ, what a performance. Just fell short in the last hurdle. 2nd place. 3rd place will be BIGETRON. RSG coming in 4th. 5th, 6th is Capcorn and EVOS. And last but not least, 7 and 8th place, Team Fallen. And of course, Saints Reball. We want to thank everyone who participated. Thank you so much across the weekend. It was one hell of a ride.
Yeah, and congratulations to all of these teams and everybody who did bother to participate in the Straits Championship itself. And this is what they're going to be earning. The 5th and final game on Esports win an extra 2,000 SGD in the bank.
That
Woo!
4th game comeback just won them 2,000 sing.
Absolutely. Oh, man.
I
that's
think
gotta feel good.
Raikage deserves a little bit of a chunk of it.
Yep. That was one heck of a fight. They deserve a huge pat on the back.
I think you should do like a top 5 play, and that has to be number 1.
Yeah. I mean, so many times he was able to pull that off. It was, how can you deny him how good he is at this game?
Yeah, crazy play. But with that being said, I think this is it, Gideon.
My heart's kind of heavy, man.
Let's go to the brackets just to have a really quick recap.
Yeah, one last time.
For old time's sake. You can see the quick wrap up. ONIC came from upper bracket. It looked good. It looked dire, but they claimed their throne. They showed that they are indeed the Kingslayers and dethroned PSG RRQ.
Yeah, I mean, they played so many games, so many grueling matches to finally get to the end. And even with their hidden composition that came out of nowhere, dropped the ball at the end.
It was close. PSG RRQ, though, a good shout. But I think this was an epic 2 days. It was filled with awesome action and, of course, intense fights.
Woo! Man, my heart is so heavy. This has been an amazing 2 months of competition.
Yeah, we've been flying up and down for so many times.
Yeah.
I can't believe we won't come back here again. But with that being said, we want to thank all the viewers for sticking with us. We want to thank every single one, all the teams as well. Not only the ones that participated in the playoffs, the ones that even went through the qualifiers. It would not have happened without you. Just want to make sure, guys, stay tuned to the ROGS Facebook because we have a surprise for you.
Yeah. Oh.
Season 2, maybe?
Oh. I mean, I'm not.
Maybe. Oh, I got a thumbs up. But will we be back? Will we be back? Maybe not.
Maybe not. But we want to thank everybody who has participated. And also, we want to thank Global ROGS and also E Project by Moontoon. They, if without them, this wouldn't be here.
Yep. Thank you so much. And I think, well, shout out all the viewers, all the fans. Like us on Facebook, Global ROGS. Head on there, like it. It will make our producer, have everyone very happy.
Yeah.
And make all the teams happy too, I think.
Absolutely. And we also got to thank our production team here for making this possible.
Yeah,
having a great stream.
Great 6 weeks, I think. Was it? All right. Maybe more than that.
Way more.
7 teams.
Way more.
Let's call it 8 weeks and let's wrap it up. For one last time, we want to thank everyone. Kong Si Fa Chai, because it's still Chinese year. And now, for one last time, his name is Fatal 5 for 11 weeks. Wow.
Yo.
That's
Yo.
yeah. His name is Fatal Five Way. My name is Matthew Chan. Thank you so much for sticking around. Goodbye, good night, and thank you.
Recreate the end screen.
There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice. I know my limits, you can break me down, but I'll stay till the finish line. And I've been counting minutes for quite some time now, just to see you again. And I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been finding ways to get away.
Cek. Giveaway ya, udah 1000 like. 1000 like kita giveaway. Pertanyaannya gampang banget. Seribu like 366 diamond, oke. Tanya apa ya? Jual bakso borak. Tadi Hokage pakai hero apa? Wah, ini langsung ada nih. Kagura nih. Mantap. Kagura. Oke, Hokage pakai Kagura tadi ya. The Thing Weskra, The Thing DM via IG. Cari di channel gue. Oke, thank you, bye bye. Makasih yang udah ikutan. Jangan lupa di subscribe. Nanti MPL kita live lagi ya. Bye bye.